Garden, two different types of Miracle-Gro mixed together. We've got moisture control potting mix and regular potting mix. Alright, and here is our hanging garden. It's made of an old swing set and a stand for merchandise stuff that we picked up somewhere. This is an old pool for the dogs. We drilled drainage holes in it, put some gravel on the bottom, and then some of that potting mix that we just showed you. Those are all cabbages. Apparently they're cabbages. We'll find out here in a little bit. Got some herbs going. Right here, there are two for romaine lettuce. Then we have some Bibb or butter crunch lettuce down in the bottom. These just started really coming through and shooting up in the last couple of days. And here's the buckets. They all have little quick releases, so weather permitting, they can stay out here. If we need to move them, probably except for the tomatoes once they start growing on the vine, we can move them inside. But since they're all on this, frost comes through, we could throw a tarp over the whole thing and hopefully save the plants. Here's tomatoes. These are the big beef tomatoes. And notice down at the bottom, took these 5-gallon buckets, drill a hole in the bottom of them. We have a little bit of coconut here, coconut netting. And you can get that from the store. Looks like this. And you just cut out little squares, cut a slit in the square, tape it to the inside of the bucket or around the hole with some like duct tape or some kind of waterproof tape. And then when the plant's small, you run it through, and it keeps all the dirt up in there, but also lets extra moisture through, so you can't really overwater these. Any extra water just pours out onto the ground and your plants don't drown. So we've got some strawberries going on over here. Let's refocus. Got a little green guy here starting. Some flowering. Over here is a yellow bell pepper. Red bell. Some Japanese eggplant. Zucchini. Roma tomatoes. And what the heck's over here? Oh, cucumbers. Cucumbers. So we got them little, what are they called? Trusses? Truss to grow on. So filled up the buckets, the soil. Moisture control, make sure that, you know, it'll retain the moisture that they need at least so they don't dry out. Open tops for rain. It's a great thing. It rained today, we don't have to go water. Cool. So the path of our sun travels right across the sky up in here between some trees, so they get about 6-7 hours of good sun a day. And since the plants want to grow towards the sun, I grow down first and out over the edge. See some of the smaller leaves back here in the shade. A lot of the bigger leaves out here where they're starting to hit the sun, so I take over and do it. Nature's got it all figured out, right? So I just kind of help them along the edge as they start growing. Let them pop out over the edge of the bucket too. That should help out pretty good. Okay, so next little project. Got some started over here. These are a bunch of carrots. We're gonna pop them out. Fill this big old bucket with some soil. Just lay them all in there on the top. Set them side by side and hopefully just set it over there and have some carrots. Just dig them all out and replant and just like cycle through them. So there is hanging bucket garden. Oh, and a water hose. Super easy, really simple so far. Looks promising too, so All right, good luck.